VeryDarkMan have come under heavy criticism for threatening that if the federal government fail or are not able to release the children and the teachers in captivity, he would use his influence and he will use his platform to open a gold fund mill, he will try and raise funds to see if he can help with that, to get the freedom, to buy the freedom of the teachers and the children. I have followed VeryDarkMan for the longest, and I know that in most of his previous videos, he doesn't support the activities of kidnappers. He doesn't even support the issue of people paying ransom to kidnappers. He had mentioned it several times. But if at this point he then decided to either threaten or plan to do this, then it's definitely going to be because he feels frustrated and helpless because of the inability of the government of the day to solve this problem. And another thing I'm very sure of is, if VeryDarkMan were to be in Nigeria currently, especially since the day these children were kidnapped, he would have gone to that Oyo state. He would have gone to that very site. He would have gone to commiserate, condole, or even get us first-hand information of whatever it is that had happened. But because he's in faraway China, I think I can see his frustration. He's very sad. He's not happy. We all know he's a humanitarian. Yes, he might come online and be very strong in face of BLASTS, but we all know that this VeryDarkMan is a humanitarian to the core, and he can't stand seeing children being molested. And in this case, children have been left in the bushes for the past 15 days. A particular teacher has been beheaded. Other teachers, about 7 of them are in the bush with a lactating mother. Children as young as 2, 3, 5 are in the bushes, and there is no sense of urgency. There is no sense of update from the government of the day. So what do you want VeryDarkMan to do? He has no choice but to make such ultimatum. And I completely agree with him. Yes, I do not believe in paying of ransom and everything, because it will look like you are encouraging. So if a governor of the state who actually decided to visit them, Seyi Makinde had gone to visit them, if he couldn't do anything and he could open his mouth to say his hands are tied, he doesn't have the power to command the security agencies to go, then we are in serious trouble. So you can understand the frustration of VeryDarkMan. So all those of you flying with the narrative that he's supporting evil, he's supporting this, what do you want him to do? If a government could not even, as a sitting governor, could not command the army or the security agencies, please go and fish out these people. What do you have a mere citizen, VeryDarkMan mere citizen, what options do you have left for him to do? He has no option than to make those threats or ultimatum of, okay, if after 4 days you people are not able to rescue these children sleeping on the bare floor in an open airspace, at risk of bad weather, at risk of animal, at risk of inhaling bad air, not eating well, separated from their parents, and their parents are home not sleeping, what do you want him to do? He's only trying his best. So please, when VeryDarkMan comes up with all these ideas of all these ways of solving simple problems, we should not be quick to crucify him. He is not the enemy. He's only trying his best to see how he can solve the existing problem. And if every adult can also think alike like that, all stakeholders will come out to profile solutions, to sit together, to see how they can put heads together to solve this problem, we will not be facing what we are facing. So all of you who tries to see any little time the guy makes an effort towards solving a particular problem, you always have issues with it. And you won't come up with any problem. Please go and sit down and face your work. Leave him alone if you are not going to support him. So please, let's just continue to encourage him. That God will give him the grace to come up with ideas that will help us. And let's just hope that this ultimatum will push our leaders to do the right thing and free these children. What we want is the result. Free these children from captivity. Let them go home to their parents. Let them go back to their life. Let things happen. Then the Nigerian Teachers Association, I think by now everybody should down their tools. Everybody should go or cease. In short, drop your tools. If these children are not released and these teachers are not out and this insecurity doesn't stop, nobody should go back to work. I think it's high time we begin to take these laws into our hands. Not really this law. It's high time we take bold step towards making a statement and letting the government know that they should not take us for granted and they should do what they're expected to do. It is the work of the federal government and state governments to provide basic security of lives and properties of the citizens. Kudos to VeryDarkMan for at least speaking out and making efforts. He's better off than those who are not speaking out but are going behind back doors to collect money to support the evil that is happening. That's my own opinion. Let me know what you think. Thank you.